Previously on Soulframe.
Yet beyond the pale of Odin's sky live verdant fields of rain and wild, where omen beasts of Alka's lost remember still and tell the ghost.
Welcome back, Envoys. My name is Samlab, and today we'll be taking a closer look at the world of Soulframe, and in particular, its rich and diverse history. Does Soulframe have a story? Yes, it does. It isn't just about the Ode or the Omen Beasts. Although each of these factions have their own specific stories, I think it's important for you to know what you're getting yourself into before downloading the game. And should you wish to become an Envoy, look out for a hidden alpha code towards the end of the video. You can't miss it. Midrath could use a hero or two like you. Long before humans walked Midrath, it was shaped by the Fae, ethereal beings who embodied nature's magic. Their power was drawn from Well, born when Idris, under the full taper's moon, cast the moonbeam to the heart of Alka, igniting a flow of pure magic. This well began the wellspring of the Fae power, until they drank it dry. Only Oro, soaked in the sea salt, managed to refill it, forever weaving ocean, moon and magic into the world's foundation. In this era of ancients, magic was alive and vibrant. Songs were sung under moonlit skies, and the Fae lived in harmony with Alka's flesh. Everything felt connected. The forests, the waters, and the whispered memories carried on the wind. But power waned. As the Fae drew deeply from the well, their strength faded. Humanity rose in their wake, stepping into the void left by the Fae's departure. Oro's well remained, a silent testament to the lost age and the source of the legend still echoing in every root and ripple. When the Fae dwindled, Midrath entered the time known simply as the Quiet Years. Human kingdoms formed and industry took root. The mines of Boro dug deep into the earth for tin and grey gold, while towers like old priory rose, now crumbling monuments to the bygone era. Humans even began experimenting with Fae magic at Fort Kernhold, and notorious witch general Agrona trained her soldiers in Tethran magic, a dangerous gambit. The Fae responded with a war, the Felling, that ended with both sides retreating and a rift forming between humans and nature. From that moment, humans were cut off from true Fae magic. They shaped Midrath according to their own hands, crafting runes, forging kingdoms, and forgetting the living wild. And so began an age where whispers of magic survived only in legend. In 310, humans built the Stag Shrine, honouring Udolfrud, a guardian tied closely to the wild. His antlers, legend says, split both forest and heart, a symbol of nature's power remembered. In the same era, a Cassian princess was exiled to Credence High, a lonely tower overlooking Soulframe. Her story blends sorrow, defiance, and perhaps love. Not just political exile, but the human memory almost lost to time. These shrines and stories served as anchors, points of history where the human and magical worlds quietly intersected. They provided meaning, identity, and a taste of hope amid the ruins. In 401, Nepo Ferneg Agnes invaded the new Cassia, sealing the mines of Boro after workers vanished without a trace. His occupation marked the turning point, turning human ambition against the land itself. Then came 562, the Darning Flood. Rivers overflowed and towns like Soulframe and Drippin Falcon Tavern were devastated. In the remarkable act, pirates, usually renegades, came together to rescue survivors. It was a moment of unity born in tragedy, bridging divides and forging unexpected bonds. These cries, both man-made and natural, revealed how fragile Midrath had become. Yet, they also showed resilience, communities that would protect and rebuild even among chaos. By 603, hope took root in Fenrir Jotar, known as the Fire King. Wielding the legendary flaming blade, Igne Moran, he rallied the people of Dermak, casting out the Cassid occupiers. His history sparked a wave of freedom and left scars among the people he saved. Not long after, in 717, Fort Carlisle came under siege. The Night Maidens, women driven by courage, defended their home after leaders fell. Their stand birthed a new legacy, warriors forged in loss and armour, unflinching in purpose. These defenders shaped Midrath's identity, not as conquerors, but as guardians of something worth protecting. They carried their history in armour and regret, marked by both heroism and sacrifice. In 776, the College of Pensive was founded by schoolmaster Sigtrud. It began simply as a library of fables, but grew into an institution of lore. Apprentices gathered at Orem Canus, the innermost archive, to learn, remember, and preserve what was nearly lost. Knowledge, it turned out, could be revolutionary. It reminded people who they once were and what was at stake. But some truths still slipped through the cracks, like Oryx's rejected treatise, Capricus Crops, dismissed for its wild claims in 895. Sometimes the unheard voices hint at the greatest truths. Human history was ended not by war, but by song. The arrival of the Ode. Alien invaders in floating sky towers, armed with spell song. They erased memory and culture, transforming people into obedient white-eyed thralls. The Ode feed on Alka's world flesh, pumping it full of ichor, spreading corruption from rivers to trees. These, their forces, the Sincure, enforce their rule, hunting omen beasts and tearing at the world's spirit. At the top stands Lord Synod, a sovereign who seeks not just conquest, but to ensure the history and the capture of nature's guardians. His inquisitors, Torque, who banished the Envoy, and Maida enforce his cruel will. Even Lady Dira, fallen Night Maiden turned regent, became a pawn until the Envoy freed her. Enter the Envoy, cast out from the old sky towers in 923, some say 4th of Malatine 924, waking on Midrath's northern shore, rescued by the Dale Seer. The Envoy ignites a path of restoration, armed with magic, memory, and mystery. Marked by rune-inscribed powers and virtues, courage, spirit, and grace, the Envoy form pacts with omen beasts like Oringel and Garanrud, granting nature-born weapons and abilities to stand against the Ode. Through ancestral souls in the Silvern Sea, the Envoys rebuild a sanctuary for forgotten spirits. Stone by stone and soul by soul, they reclaim what was erased, forging a legacy not of conquest, but of memory and hope. Soulframe's story isn't just about fighting. It's about what we choose to remember. It's a world where memory is magic and forgetting is warfare. Every rune, shrine and pact tells a history, and in the Envoy, that history fights back. Midrath needs more than a hero. It needs a remembrance, and that is you. Join us, won't you? But that's all I have for you. I hope you have enjoyed watching and listening to today's video. If you did, feel free to give this video a like and leave a comment. Let me know, are you looking forward to Soulframe or not? Click the bell and subscribe to find out when my next lore video goes live. Remember that no matter what you're facing at this moment in time, you can do all things. Stay safe and Godspeed.